Yeah, back with another one, gang. Y'all go ahead and like the video for another banger. We're here. He just went and checked. You know, we're at the movie theaters. He just went and checked to see if the movie theater, the movie that we were looking for was available. It was, you know, so we're gonna go check this movie out here at 6. You know, we're here. What you think about the movie? What you think, pre-movie predictions? What you got?
I mean, a lot of people have been saying it's a really great movie, so we finna find out.
All right, Sinners 2025. All I really know about it, chat, to be honest with you, is that it's a scary movie apparently, and you know, about vampires. So I'm all about vampires. One of my favorite movies is Blade. Blade 2, specifically. Blade 3, you know.
Blade 3 has its comedic relief with Ryan Reynolds, but Blade 2 is like the ultimate Blade movie.
So if they're trying to make Michael B. Jordan the next Blade, you know, the next Wesley Snipes Vampire Hunter or something,
old school, like,
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
That'd be dope if Blade had like an old school spin. If he was like back. Because you know he's immortal, so well, if he keeps his thirst up, but if they had like a Western old school spin on Blade or some shit, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Anyways,
like a Django like vampire.
Yes, bruh. That's kind of what Sinners is. I mean, well, I think this is like 40s, 50s.
Oh, okay, so it's set in like the olden times.
I don't think they slaves. I think it's like right after. It might be like the 20s. We finna find out.
We're gonna find out, and we're gonna give you guys our first opinions and our first takes right after watching. So let's get right into it.
No magic. Till now.
So, and yeah, we're just gonna keep it pushing. Nice little B-roll here. Let's see what movies are coming out. You know, we got the Minecraft movie. I actually really want to see that. I grew up watching Minecraft or playing Minecraft. Sinners, that's what we're seeing today. You know what I'm saying? Final Destination, that one looks lit. Until Dawn, that one looks lit. Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. You know what I'm saying? Bought tickets? Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, I didn't buy them all.
Alright, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
If you can do the 88 fast, please.
Yeah, let me get one man.
That's good.
Gotta get the manager. There we go. Quick purchase. And now we're off to our movie. Let's go. We got a little adventure here. Let's hope and see that they got the doors open. That is the one?
Yeah, this one right here.
Really? Okay. I'm excited about this one. It's got the blue movie theater. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I'll be right back.
I like this one.
You good?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Just have to do a little pressure relief right there. A little shift. You know how it is when you're in a wheelchair. You gotta, you know, do a little pressure relief every now and then. Make sure you don't get no pressure sores. So that's what I did. And now we're going in here to the movie. Let's see what's going on. Hopefully not too many people.
And we're gonna see if we can decode some drop phrases. Alarm.
Nobody's
shoot.
in here, chat.
Wait for the shoe to drop.
Nobody. Movie just got done, you know what I'm saying? End credits rolling. I'm gonna give you guys our honest opinions here in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Every time I sit down in the movie for a long time, I get super like hella stiff, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Got a little bit like that, you know what I'm saying? That is the movies coming out, you dig what I'm saying? There's been another one, you feel me? Ain't shit. Movie's over with. Back outside with it. See, it's dark now. Movie started at 6. It's now 8:26. And yeah, how you feeling, bro? After sitting there, after that, how you feel?
You had a good lead up. And kind of felt like this is a show with these scary movies. Like,
No. Don't give the movie review yet. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and give them the full breakdown of.
but, yeah, I'm feeling good. The weather's fucking amazing right now.
Y'all stay tuned for our breakdown, our opinions, and our the Mickens movie review.
Good.
I mean, it's so good as hell outside. I ain't gonna lie. This is like prime. Where the hoes at? Where the you know what I'm saying? Where the baddies at?
Movie looks
This
insane.
the what him? Yeah.
Him?
Yeah.
I
This
was like, okay.
there's some crazy previews that we just saw before the movie that we were looking at each other like
Bro.
when they were rolling. They were like, "Oh my god,
Bro,
these movies look sick."
I saw it was like because the head thing, the X-ray.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Jordan Peele is taking like football, his take on like football players and the
Yeah.
concussion bullshit. No, it started getting dark real
Yeah,
fucking
it got
quick.
dark. Like who cares? I
That
guess
shit went like this.
because there could be like demons in people,
Yeah, bro.
like when they're playing sports.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
bro, that shit's gonna be a dope ass.
that's actually kind of creepy,
Bro, Jordan Peele is a
There was also what 28 weeks later or
28 years.
28 years later. There was what 28 days later,
28 weeks.
28 weeks, and now
Yeah,
28
28
years.
years.
I can't wait for that shit.
28 years looks crazy.
I'm huge into zombie movies, and like that shit looks nasty.
I like when zombie movies are scary because it's hard to make a like scary zombie movie.
Yeah, because it's so hard because there's so many
Yeah,
zombies.
it's like a bunch of zombies, but when you can get it personal and like the zombies are somewhat smart, you
Yeah.
feel me? That's when shit starts getting scary.
And they look
shit, bro.
like creepy and
It
shit.
looks creepy. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Did you see how they were like how they looked in that field when they were chased?
Yeah.
Bro,
Why
man.
they got like? I hope they don't get too corny because they're still animalistic. You feel me? So I hope they don't get too corny. Say if there was like they got smarter, but don't make them like too smart.
Yeah.
So you still gotta give them that animalistic. You feel me? I don't know. It's hard to make scary movies nowadays.
Yeah, we still got a lot of movies to come. Movies to come.
Him is the one that's
And then-
that shit look fucking crazy.
Yeah, it did. Look
Like
at this
that-
jackass parking next to us again.
Still, he does have a past, bro.
It's all good though, guys. You know, we just gotta accommodate to the accommodate,
Adjust, man.
adjust to the accommodations,
You gotta adjust.
accommodations, adaptations, accessibility.
That nigga was like this, bro.
Who?
Him at the
Oh.
end, he was like, bro, that shit looks fucking insane.
I didn't really like. You must have like really like picked up on a lot of stuff because I wasn't really noticing a lot of. It looked crazy, but I saw the X-ray and shit.
Demonic. I think this shit's gonna be demonic, bro. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna have like a Illuminati place. Like, what are you willing to sacrifice
To
like,
play
it's
sports
just-
and shit.
to be him?
Yeah,
Like, and then I'm thinking like the Omen type shit, cause like the Antichrist essentially
yeah.
through sports. Like, what happens if it's like the Antichrist through sports? Everybody loves this guy. Everybody's
Yeah.
looking at him. Blah blah blah. I don't know. I gotta look that shit up. I'm really intrigued by that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just got done with the movie. I think it was, well, let's give you my honest opinion. I think it was, oh man, I hate to say it, but it wasn't that good. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, is what I really want to say. If I'm gonna give it a number, well, first of all, let me just give you my backstory on it. First of all, it started off, a little bit slower. It had a good storytelling up to the point of action, into its first action sequence. And then when the action sequence happened, I just wasn't shocked, or I just think, it could have been a better action sequence. The storytelling was a bit confusing. The acting was okay. Michael B. Jordan did a good job playing two roles as himself. If you watch the movie, you'll see. I don't want to ruin it too much, but it was interesting how they did that. I'm kind of interested on how they actually edited it, and you know all the behind the scenes, how that went down. But yeah, overall, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one. The supporting cast was good as well for Michael B. Jordan. I want to add that in there, and so I'm gonna give it a solid 5. Yeah, straight on the dot, 5 out of 10. What do you think about that one, bro?
Yeah, it kind of started. I don't know. It jumps around a lot between like how the demons get introduced and then bro come out of nowhere and shit like that. There's no like backstory on where he comes from.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like he just comes out of nowhere. And, I don't know. It's just,
the antagonist.
Yeah, but I guess it all surrounds like the music and I don't know. But I guess the music was kind of dope that they were playing, but
yeah, it had a good soundtrack.
Yeah, a little soundtrack to it.
Nice
soundtrack.
Little
soundtrack. Dude's voice was kind of dope because it's like really deep and shit like that. Kind of cool.
Yeah,
but
it was set in the what, like 50s?
In Mississippi in the 30s.
The 30s, right? So
yeah.
like pre-World War II. So, you know.
Right after World War One.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, real olden times, real like poor times.
Yeah.
You know, real like struggle times for a lot of, you know, blacks in the South and whatnot, transitioning from slavery in the Deep South. And so it kind of like gets into that a little bit. I think it could have been a little bit more like into the picture, you know, because it did have a good like setup, a good setting, and a good, you know, background, I should say, you know, for the movie. But they
had a good foundation for it.
Exactly, and they could
have done a lot more with it.
Way deeper into that, you know, and could have used that for the movie to make it a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid 5. 2.
5.
It wasn't scary what that people made it out to be.
5 out of 10.
I guess, and to be honest, I kind of was confusing him. He didn't really have two different. I guess, yeah, he did pull off the 2 personalities well, but I don't know, shit got blended a lot, so it gets kind of confusing. So yeah, solid 5 out of 10.
All right, guys. So we both give it a 5. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoy the movie. You guys let us know how you like the movie down below, and let us know what you want us to review in the future. There's a lot of good movies coming out, so we're excited to bring you guys more movie reviews. There's been another Mickens movie reviews. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say to the people?
Hey man, follow Lil Bro. Check out these movie reviews.
Number 1 movie reviews on YouTube.
Come on, man.
Stay tuned. And we're going to bring you guys other content too.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
But right now, you know, this is just, you know.
This is something we like to do. This is one of our pastimes.
And I'm going to keep it coming, you know, just like that, you know. All 2025. We love y'all. Catch you the next one.
Later.
Peace.